Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's stories are about tough choices, unexpected betrayals, and learning how to stand up for yourself when it matters most. Get ready. These are real, raw, and absolutely unforgettable. Story 1. My mentally disabled sister. Ruined my life, and no one cared. Hi, I'm a 25-year-old woman, and what I'm about to share is the ugliest part of my heart. I have a younger sister. She's severely mentally disabled. Growing up, everything was about her, her needs, her outbursts, her care. My childhood? It didn't exist. Vacations canceled, holidays ruined, birthday parties interrupted by tantrums and screaming. I learned early, I didn't matter. If I cried, it was stop being selfish. If I asked for attention, it was you should know better. When I got into college, I thought I had escaped, but they wanted me to come home every weekend to help care for her. My dreams, my future, they didn't care. Not if it interfered with hers. Update. One night I broke. I told my parents I wasn't coming home anymore. They called me heartless. They told me I was abandoning family. But for the first time, I chose me, and it felt like finally breathing after drowning for years. Story 2. I walked out of the airport when my fiancé's family humiliated me. Hey, I'm a 27-year-old woman, and I learned my worth the hard way. My fiancé's wealthy family invited me on a family trip. They booked everyone's tickets. First class, luxurious, everything top-notch. I was so grateful, until we got to the airport. They handed me my ticket, economy. No explanation, no apology. When I asked my fiancé about it, he laughed it off. You're used to economy anyway. I stood there, humiliated in front of everyone. I realized this wasn't about money. It was about respect, or the lack of it. So I turned around and left. Update. He called me dramatic. His family called me ungrateful. I ended the engagement, and for the first time in years, I felt like I chose me over being tolerated. Story 3. I told a coworker. She had to choose between her child and the job. Hey, I'm a 34-year-old man, and managing people is one of the hardest things I've ever done. One of my team members had a toddler and was constantly missing shifts. We tried everything, adjusting her schedule, covering for her, being patient. But it wasn't sustainable. Eventually, she asked if she could just bring her kid to work. I knew it wasn't safe, for the child or the workplace. I had to say it. You have to choose. Find childcare, or find another job. She cried. She quit. I felt like the villain for weeks. Update. Later, I found out she got a remote job that worked better for her life. I was happy for her. Sometimes, even when it feels cruel, holding the line pushes people toward something better. Story 4. I refused to financially support my stepdaughter, and it changed everything. Hi, I'm a 42-year-old man, and nothing prepared me for how complicated step-parenting could be. My stepdaughter barely spoke to me unless she needed money, paid for school supplies, birthday gifts, little emergencies, never expecting anything back except maybe some basic respect. But when she asked me for thousands of dollars for a car, something inside me snapped. I said, "Why don't you ask your real father?" She cried. My wife was furious. Part of me hated myself for hurting her feelings, but another part knew, I'm not here just to be used. Update. After months of tension, we talked. We're rebuilding our relationship slowly. With honesty, not just money. Being a parent, step or not, doesn't mean being a doormat. Sometimes the hardest choices are the ones that save us. Would you have made the same decisions? Tell me in the comments, and if you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real-life drama and deep moments. Thanks for listening. See you next time.